Attorney General Dana Nessel made a big announcement on Tuesday, introducing a new automatic expungement program for the state that does not require an application.
Yeah, it's expected to help millions. Today, a local organization shares just what this will mean for those who were formerly incarcerated.
Removing barriers and those challenges just makes it a lot more easier for success for people returning back to the community from jail and prison.
Percy Glover knows all about those barriers after serving 11 years in prison. When he was released, opportunities were limited because of his record.
It was probably a snap of the finger away from going back to the lifestyle that led me to prison because I had no resources, I had no opportunity, I had no support.
For Dee Dee Taylor, incarceration hits very close to home. She grew up with her father in prison.
It's a huge and traumatic experience because I'm extremely close to him, and he was sentenced to life in prison as a teenager. Every one of my experiences have been behind bars with him.
It's what inspired her to create Tailor-Made Reentry, a nonprofit organization advocating against the barriers men and women face when returning home from prison. Percy is also a member, using his experiences to help others.
No one wants to be labeled for the rest of life for one mistake or maybe a couple mistakes. You know, we are human. We all make poor choices. We all can repent, recover from them, and nobody should be nailed to the cross for the rest of their life.
Tuesday, Attorney General Dana Nessel announced a new automatic expungement program through the Michigan State Police Clean Slate program, clearing the records of over millions of residents on its first day. A move that Dee Dee and Percy say is a sign of hope for many.
This automatic expungement process is so valuable to my family and the people that I serve because it eliminates systematic barriers to housing, employment, life insurance.
It gives me the belief that we're moving in the right direction. It gives me the hope that we will continue to move in the right direction.
Through the new program, automatic expungements will be applied to those with misdemeanors and no more than 2 felonies, depending on the amount of time that has passed. It does not apply to violent crimes such as assault or human trafficking. Those who do not qualify for an automatic expungement can go through the traditional expungement process by filling out an application.
Shows me that awareness is there. And for a very long time, people were not aware of the systematic things that were happening behind bars and with prison reform and things of that nature.
Residents seeking an automatic expungement cannot have any pending charges against them. To find out if you're eligible, just head to this story on our website.